In the European Union, it's important to recycle textiles because the legislature enforces the EU member states starting in 2025 to collect textile waste that is usually or before thrown away. And of course there is then the question in the room when all this textile waste is collected by the EU member states, what to do with it. And of course one of the answers, or the major answer, is to conduct textile recycling, to recover the materials like cotton or polyester or polyamide and make it feasible for the next recycling stage, and then in the next stage produce new clothes out of it, like shirts or jeans. Right now we are at the beginning of textile recycling. There is a lot of research going on. There are feasible recycling processes that operate on industrial scale. It's mainly for pure cotton or for pure polyester. But the huge problem is that textile products like underwear, shirts and jeans, they do not consist of only one polymer or one material like cotton. They consist of cotton, polyester or polyester elastane and different layers. And beforehand there is a separation necessary to gain only pure cotton or only pure polyester in order to recycle textile waste. The best material for recycling, it's not so easy to answer because, for example, cotton fibers, they are environmentally produced, so they are grown on the field and then processed in the industry. But for growing cotton on the fields, there is a lot of water and a lot of human resources used. Then the growing takes place on different spots of the earth on the globe, and then it's shipped all around the globe. So there is huge greenhouse gas emission during the production. This is only for cotton. For polyester, polyester is mainly produced from fossil sources like crude oil. And of course, crude oil production is also CO2, has a huge CO2 emission. And in general, the best for recycling is that, of course, you recycle all materials because then they do not have to be produced again. However, from a scientific point of view, the lyocell fibers have a good environmental footprint. The industry in the past mainly focused on cotton and polyester containing textile fabrics, and they neglected elastane. However, elastane is present in a wide variety of textile products, from sportswear to underwear, from shirts to jackets, and elastane gives fashion products good elongation, so a good stretching and body shaping behavior. And that's why it's used so much. However, when it comes to the recycling of textiles, elastane is acting as a textile recycling contaminant. And there are different reasons why. One of the reasons is that elastane is not meltable for instance, polyester. That's why the recycling of polyester, of PET, is so much enforced, because PET is meltable. You press it then in a new form, for example in a beverage bottle, and then you have a recycled PET bottle for your water and so on. This does not operate with elastane because elastane degrades and you get black crumbs out of it. It's not meltable. And that's why the industry right now cannot process textile waste that contains elastane. One other issue is that elastane has huge elongation properties. It can stretch up to 5 or 6 times its original length, and then it converts again. And when you have, for example, a cotton elastane t-shirt and feed it into a tearing machine, in this tearing machine the shirt is ripped apart and you receive a fluffy material, and this fluffy material may be processed further. If there is elastane inside as well, elastane creates undesirable strings in the machine, and it looks then like a spider web, because cotton fibers can be ripped apart into smaller fibers, but elastin fibers, they have huge elongation and the fibers are spinned all around the machinery, and then you have this spider web-like occurrence. And at some point you cannot process no material any longer. You have to stop the process and you have to clean the machinery from the elastin.